Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island, is a mystifying and lonely volcanic island located in the Pacific Ocean. The mysterious Moai statues are the island's most famous feature. These enormous stone figurines, carved by the island's first occupants, have fascinated archaeologists and historians for several centuries. Despite this, the mysteries surrounding their construction, the island's population, and society's eventual collapse continue to captivate the imagination. Another mystery surrounds the settlement of Easter Island itself. With the next inhabited land being more than 2,000 kilometers away, the island is considered one of the most remote places on the planet where people continue to live. It is generally believed that Polynesians were the first people to colonize the island in the first millennium after the Common Era. They traveled huge distances across the Pacific Ocean, utilizing only the stars, ocean currents, and bird migrations as guides. It is a testament to their exceptional sailing abilities that they were able to reach and settle the island, carrying with them the plants and animals that were vital for their survival. Nevertheless, researchers continue to investigate and discuss the precise origins of these settlers and the exact dates of their movement. Theoretically, the settlers from the Marquesas Islands or other Polynesia traveled in double-hulled canoes, carrying goods essential for their survival. According to Hunt and Lipo, the fact that these early explorers were able to successfully colonize such a remote location illustrates their capacity for invention and flexibility. On Easter Island, the Moai statues are the most recognizable feature. A substantial amount of mystery surrounds their construction, despite the fact that they can weigh up to 75 tons and stand up to 33 feet tall. It is believed that the Rapa Nui people began carving the Moai around the year 1100 AD, utilizing volcanic tuff that was discovered at the Rano Raraku quarry. The methods used to transport these enormous statues across the island to their final locations atop ceremonial platforms, also known as ahu, remain a topic of ongoing discussion. Some theories propose the use of logs as rollers, but more recently, there have been claims of a walking method that involved rocking the statues from side to side using ropes. Because the islanders did not leave any written documents, the exact methods are still unknown. Some experts assert that the islanders used sledges and ropes to move the sculptures across large distances, while others propose a combination of manpower and inventiveness. According to Van Tilburg, the sheer magnitude and complexity of these processes point to a highly structured civilization that possesses highly developed scientific and engineering abilities. The purpose of the Moai remains obscure. In general, it is believed that they were representations of prominent chiefs or figures from the ancestors, and that they served as a connection between the living and the dead. There is a school of thought that proposes that they may have also been involved in astronomical observations, or performed the function of serving as markers for freshwater sources. The inward orientation of many Moai, facing the island instead of the sea, has sparked a debate about the spiritual or protective significance these statues hold for the island's inhabitants. The disintegration of the society that existed on Easter Island is possibly the most intriguing mystery of all. The island, which had previously been the site of a flourishing civilization, went through a period of significant deterioration in the 17th century. Scholars have proposed numerous hypotheses to explain the occurrence of this event. There has been extensive discourse on the factors that precipitated this social collapse. However, there is a prevalent argument that claims that the islanders' preoccupation with the creation of Moai led to significant damage to the ecology. Significant quantities of wood were required for the transport and installation of the statues, which may have contributed to the island's deforestation. This, in turn, might have resulted in soil erosion, a decrease in food yields, and a lack of materials for the construction of fishing canoes, which would have finally led to a scarcity of resources and societal turmoil. Some academics think that the Polynesian rat's consumption of tree seeds brought to the area by the immigrants contributed to the deforestation that took place. There is a possibility that this ecological imbalance was the cause of the collapse of the ecosystem on the island, which had an impact on agriculture as well as the availability of resources. The rats thrived on Easter Island, with few checks on them in the local ecosystem. Additionally, there is proof of societal instability in the fall of Moai statues and the subsequent production of smaller figures with simpler designs. Oral traditions and the presence of obsidian spear points are evidence that suggests the possibility of conflict between rival clans. In the 18th century, European contact introduced illnesses and slave raids, all of which contributed to the island's continued collapse. As a result of the arrival of Europeans, a large population loss occurred, bringing new obstacles. One of these challenges was the spread of diseases against which the islanders lacked immunity, which led to the spread of diseases. More recent research calls into question the story of utter collapse, suggesting that the process of adaptation and resilience in the face of environmental and societal pressures is more complex than previously thought. This point of view highlights the Rapa Nui people's inventiveness in establishing new agricultural practices and social structures in response to the shifting environment throughout their history. The possibility of extraterrestrial participation, or the existence of a long-lost advanced civilization like Atlantis or Lemuria, provides an alternate viewpoint on the events that have transpired. A school of thought suggests that interactions with aliens from other worlds or traces of technology, otherwise forgotten, could account for the sudden shifts in society. According to von Daniken, these concepts are a reflection of humanity's curiosity about the unknown and our need to discover explanations for old mysteries. Despite the fact that these ideas are mostly hypothetical and not backed by evidence, they are nonetheless fascinating. Popular culture has also adopted the mysteries surrounding Easter Island, frequently portraying the Moai as representations of ancient wisdom or the intervention of extraterrestrial beings. Films, television series, and literature regularly mention the statues, occasionally attributing their creation to lost extraterrestrial entities or advanced civilizations. As an illustration, authors such as Erich von Daniken have popularized the concept that extraterrestrial beings engaged in the creation of the Moai, a notion that has featured in a variety of science fiction storylines at various times. Video games and films have also featured the secrets of Easter Island, reinforcing the island's status as a cultural icon and a symbol of human curiosity and the unknown. Despite extensive research, numerous questions remain about Easter Island. The mystery surrounding the transportation of the Moai statues, the specifics of the island's settlement, and the factors that led to society's collapse continue to be a source of both mental and emotional stimulation. Each hypothesis provides a look into the inventiveness of the Rapa Nui people, as well as the problems they have faced. Yet, none of these theories completely addresses the mysteries of this distant island. Fresh discoveries may make the story of Easter Island more transparent, but its attractiveness as a symbol of human mystery and resiliency will undoubtedly persist. The history of the island serves as a powerful reminder of the intricate relationship that exists between human cultures and the ecosystems in which they exist, as well as the never-ending pursuit of knowledge regarding our past.